Ẹ̀yin tèmi, ṣé wàá pa? Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọlámídé Akínyẹ̀ṣú. Èmi ni mò ń kọ́ yín bó ṣe ń program ní èdè Yorùbá. So kí la fẹ́ ṣe lénìí? A fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tá à ń pè ní arrays. A ti ń débi tó yẹ pé ó ti ń wà technical báyìí. So kí ni array? Kí ni array? Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo kọ́ yín ní variable, one of those classes tí mo ṣe. I think maybe tó bá tí wo videos mi on variable, try and locate it, kó wo variables. Kí ni variable basically? Variable dàbí àpò ni tá a máa ń tọ́jú nǹkan sí temporarily. Tá a bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ lo nǹkan tá a tọ́jú ẹ̀ sí yẹn, a lè padà lọ yọ nínú àpò yẹn. So tí mo lè declare variable kan as x nísìn, kí n mú 2 as a value, kí n fi sínú x yẹn. So tí máa call x yẹn, 2 tí mo fi sí yẹn ni màá bá ń bẹ̀. So tí máa wá later assign 5 sínú variable yẹn, ó máa replace 2 tó wà ń bẹ̀ as of the 5. So nǹkan tí variable wà fún ni pé it can only store a value at a time. So the latest value tó bá assign sí variable yẹn ló máa wà ní variable yẹn. So whenever tó bá call ẹ̀, the latest value you assign to that variable yẹn ló máa rí. So nǹkan tí variable wà fún nìyẹn. But then àwọn kan wá wò pé ó yẹ ká lè ní a kind of a variable tó yẹ pé a lè fi many values sí. Pèsè mo fẹ́ fi 5 sínú variable kan, mo ti fi sí, mo tún fẹ́ fi 2 sí, mo ti fi sí, mo tún fẹ́ fi 3 sí, mo lè máa fi wọ́n sí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tí n bá dẹ̀ nílò any of those values tí mo ti fi sí yẹn, mo lè yọ wọ́n, mo lè lò ó. Lára nǹkan yẹn pé value ẹ̀kan ló lè wà ń bẹ̀. Nǹkan tí a fi dá array kalẹ̀ nìyẹn. For you to be able to store multiple values into one variable. So you can see the definition of array. An array is a data structure containing a number of data values, all of which are of the same type. Tó bá wo nǹkan tó wà lórí screen sí, this A is a variable, but it's an array. Why is it an array? It's an array because you can put in multiple values into that variable A. It's not like an array, a variable. Tó bá ti fi 5 sínú variable, 5 ló wà ń bẹ̀. Tó bá later fi 6, yóò máa replace 5 yẹn with 6. But an array, you can put as many values as possible. But they have to be of the same type. Nǹkan tó ní láti understand nìyẹn. Pé for an array o lè fi multiple values sí, but àwọn values yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ get the same type. O lè fi integer àti string together as an array. Tó bá wo the first one yẹn, wà á ní pé 5, 6, 10, everything the same type, correct? This one B is an array of character or array of string. Gbogbo nǹkan tó fi síbẹ̀ A, B, C, they are of the same data type. You can call them characters, you can call them string. C yìí ó fi strings sí báyìí, ó fi strings sí, ó wá fi integers sí, ó fi float values sí báyìí. No, it doesn't work that way. So tó bá ti declare array you must ensure that the values you are putting into your array, you are inserting into your arrays are of the same type. Now, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ to understand the concept of element and index in array. Now, tó bá wò sàlẹ̀ ńsìn, this diagram at the bottom, tó wà sàlẹ̀ yìí, array ni. But how many elements array yìí ní? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Array yìí only 5 elements. You can see element 1. This is element 1. Element 2 rè, element 3 rè, element 4 rè, element 5 rè. So array eléyìí àti define pé okay, 5 elements ló ní. The first element only a fi value 2 sí. The second element a fi value 3 sí. The third element a fi value 7 sí. The fourth element a fi value 6 sí. The fifth element a fi value 0 sí. And there's a way you number your array. There's something we call index. It's more like the position of your array. O ní láti understand nǹkan náà pé in programming, numbering wa máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 0, unlike the normal numbering of it. Tó bá fẹ́ number anything, ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 1, 2, 3, 4. But in programming, a máa ń like láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ numbering wa from 0. That's what I mean. The first element yìí sí, the index is what? Index 0. So orúkọ tá a fún array is num. So the first element can be accessed using index 0. It's more like the position of the element, the position of the values in the array. The position of the value 8 in this array is what? Is of index 1. so on index 2 ó ti yé bẹ́ẹ̀. So you need to understand pé àwọn index wa well most of the times we start our index from 0 in programming. So nǹkan tó let's go straight to implementing an array with C#. Okay, let's create a new project. I will call this project, of course, Visual C#, Windows Desktop, Console App. Let's call this project array. So of course, we might create a template for console application for one. Alright. So ẹ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ declare array fún ẹ báyìí declare array. Mo ti sọ fún yín bóyá declare variable báyìí lọ declare variable mo lè fẹ́ declare variable of int mo lè ní int x. This is the way I declare a variable of x which data type is integer. But if I fẹ́ declare array of int, màá ní int màá fi square bracket yẹn sí. Kò yẹ mo wá lè fún orúkọ array yẹn mo lè ní my numbers. Right? Màá wá ní equals new int. Of course, bóyá máa ṣe ni wàá fún ní the number of elements tó fẹ́ kó ní. Let's say 5. This is the way we declare arrays in C#. Int, this square bracket, open and close square bracket, òun ló máa fi identify pé array lélẹ́yìí o. Tí màá fi square bracket yìí sí, it's just like a normal variable. But in this case, I know that this variable is an array. Array basically only can contains, multiple numbers of elements. So nǹkan tí 5 yìí mean ni pé gba tí mo ní equals to new int mo wá fi 5 nǹkan tó ń sọ ní pé okay, I want this array to have 5 elements. I want to be able to put 5 values into this array. Nǹkan tó mean nìyẹn. Okay, ẹ ká máa assign values inú array. Okay, as it is right now, it's just an empty array. Though mo ti allocate space fún by the .NET runtime mo máa ti create like 5 space for this array. I have to create 5 space fún. So at this point, nothing is inside that array. At this point, I want to start inserting values into the array. So mo need my numbers. Most of the first element, I can access it with index Index 0. Okay, mo assign 2C, the first element. The second element will be of number, will be of index 1 equals 8. The third element will be of index Index 2. The fourth element will have index 3. Let us assign 6 here. And our last element, which is the element 5, which is of index 4 now, you can fit 0 here. So I can output to console the right line. I can fit my numbers. I'm a array. We will have output by I can output the third the fourth element, which is index 3. So amen. What is amen? I need console dot read line. Ẹ ká run ẹ̀. Ṣé ní pé 6 ló output fún wa? Tó sì ní pé 6 ló output fún wa. Tó ti yé bẹ́ẹ̀, mo declare array. At the point of declaration, mo ti sọ pé okay, .NET, please allocate 5 space for this array. Mo ti display with this. So the number of elements tó máa wà ní array is 5. So tí máa fẹ́ insert values in array, I can only insert 5 values, 5 items in array. Mo declare mo ti fi 5 I want 5 items to be in this array. Tó bá fẹ́ target the positions, right, of the elements in those array, you will use their index. The first element will have index 0. Okay, my numbers index 0 equals to 2. So the first element value 2. The second element, which is of index 1, we have 8. At this point, okay, output the the index 3. Tell you output 6 here. Output to index 4. Anybody 0 fún wa. because zero la assign sí what index 4 control x ẹ ká rebuild ẹ ẹ ká start ẹ zero ló máa gbé fún wa zero ṣó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ zero ló gbé wa because we are actually we are putting the value in the fifth element, which is the value in index 4. Ó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Now that is basically how arrays pushing work. That's how it works. So now tí bá ní nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń sìn, mo kọ́kọ́ declare array mi, mo ṣe wá assign value sí, just like we did in variables. But I can also mo lè declare array mi and at the same time initialize it at the same time. Ẹ ká ṣe yẹn. So tí máa fẹ́ declare and initialize at the same time, kí ni màá ṣe? Màá ní int my numbers equals to new int, then I need 2, 8, 7, 6, 0. The same thing tí mo ṣe ń sìn, òun ni mo fi gbogbo eléyìí ṣe. But in this case, wọ́n kọ́ declare first. Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí assign value sí array yẹn using their what? Their index. So nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń sìn ni pé mo kọ́ declare array mi, mo declare, mo initialize straight away. So mo ní láti fi ń gbé okay int, mo ní láti specify the number of elements. As long as mo initialize yẹn sìn, compiler ti mọ̀ okay the number of 5 elements lo initialize pẹ̀lú. So I'm going to create array with 5 elements. So ma ti create 5 elements fún wa, create 5 space fún wa in memory. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. So tí máa run nílé, the same thing 4 ó fún wa ní 0, the same thing náà ló wà níbẹ̀. So the same thing náà ló wà máa get. Ẹ ká run ni, we still get 0 because 0 is the value in the 4th index, which is the 5th element of the array. Alright, ṣó ti yé yín mẹ́rin. Now mo fẹ́ fi nǹkan kan hàn yín, which you may problem tell you run into ni. So ó yẹ kí n fi hàn yín sí. Tí máa ní my numbers, mo wá ní index 5 equals to say 20. Kí ló fi ń pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ níbà? Ẹ ká run ni. There's a runtime error. Kí ló sọ? Only system.index out of range exception. Index was outside the bound of the array. Kí lè mean? Na nǹkan tó mean rèé. Runtime environment ó ní pé ọ̀gá ìgbà tó máa declare array yìí, ó sọ pé 5 elements ló fẹ́ ń bẹ̀ náà. And tó bá ní 5 elements ló fẹ́, the last index ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ 4 ni, because ó ti index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4. ó lè ní index 5 because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all the 5 elements. Now ó wá add the 6th element. 5 péré ni mo lè gbà náà, mi ò lè gbà 6. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó ń pé your array is index out of range. But you are trying to access the 6th element. 6th element ló fẹ́ access mẹ́ẹ̀. But 5 ló ní pé kí n create fún ẹ. Mo dẹ̀ ti create 5 fún ẹ already. So ó lè rí 6th element. I'm sorry. So you need to only like to remove ele, and you'll be fine. Now, instead of putting 0 here, mo fi string sí. Compiler ò tẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ó ṣiṣẹ́. Ó máa give error, compiler error lélẹ̀. Close wà tó fi sọ pé now cannot implicitly convert type string to int. Go tó sọ fún ẹni pé ọ̀gá ìgbà tó máa declare array yìí, int ló sọ pé ó fẹ́ now. Kí ló wá ń fi string sí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún? Mo sọ pé array ó lè fi multiple values sí, but it has to be of the same type. The same type ló gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́. So integer ló declare type array yìí sí, ó wá fẹ́ máa fi string sí, kò lè work. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? You bring back your 0 back. Ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ bá. Tó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So an array, you can add multiple values unlike normal variables, but then ó gbọ́dọ̀ make sure pé the same type ni. So bí array ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn. So ẹ ká lo string nísìn, ẹ ká declare array of string, ẹ ká comment ilé out. So màá lo for, I will use the for loop in this case nísìn, ẹ ká declare array of string now. Ká pe orúkọ array yẹn ní names equals to what? Ní sọ fún bọ́yẹn bá ṣe, this is how we declare an array. Ẹ ká initialize it straight away. With string in, so you must, whatever you must put here must be string. Ẹ ká fi equals to sí ibà yìí. Ká ní pé ọlá, another element, ká ní adé, another element, ká ní bọ́lá, sorry, another element, ká ní kúnlé. Kí ni mo ṣe ń sìn? Mo declare array, orúkọ array yẹn ni names. Mo dey initialize it straight. How many elements ló wà nínú array? Ó yá, how many elements ni? Wàá ṣe rí 4 ni. 1 2 3 4. 4 elements ni mo fi sínú array. Now, kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? Mo fẹ́ iterate through every element of this array. Mo wá fẹ́ output ẹ̀ sórí screen. Báwo máa ṣe? Tó bá ṣe last class pẹ̀lú mi, kí la ṣe ní last class? For loop. A lè lo for loop, but màá tún kọ́ yín ní another loop tá à ń pè ní for each. Ẹ ká kọ́ ṣe for each yẹn náà. So màá fẹ́ iterate through, màá kọ́ ní for each, màá fi bracket, màá open bracket. Màá ní, mo fẹ́ declare variable tá a pè ní name. Ṣé o ti ní pé names lélẹ̀? This is names. But mo create another variable tí mo pè ní name. In names. Ṣé o ti rí? This names. Nǹkan tí mo sọ ní pé for every item in names, names is a what? Is an array of string. Mo wá ní for every item in it, each item will be a string. This one is a string. This one is a string. This one too is a string. Each item is what? Is a string because it's an array of string. So mo wá ní each of the item fi value each of them sínú name yìí. So mo wá lè sọ pé console the right line, I can now display the what? Kí ni ma display sin? Name. Because at this point I'm just displaying the what? O lè fi sínú curly brace. The reason why I told you complain ni pé it's just one line, so only work. But just to ensure that I'm on our clear. Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? For each string name, this is like a variable name. In names. Kí ló máa ṣe? For every string in this array, I display. Let's Ctrl S. Let's try and rebuild. I can start it. O máa ní kó máa rí Ọlá, Adé, Bọ́lá, Ṣòtìrì. Ọlá, Adé, Bọ́lá, Kúnlé. Àwọn item tí mo kíni, mo fi for each, mo fi jẹ́ kíni, mo fi display. Now, nǹkan tí mo kọ́ yín ní last time was a for loop. Ẹ ká lo for loop instead of for each. The same thing náà la ṣe máa get. But báwo la ṣe lè lo for loop? A máa ní for. Ṣé o ṣì rántí for tá a ṣe ní last class? For int I equals to what? Equals to 0. I initialize I to be 0. Sorry, 1 here. I equals to 0. Initialize it. And condition is I is less than what? Names dot length. Name dot length. Kini what the number of length of this array? What's the name? 1 2 3 4 4. At this point, this I is less than 4. You know, but I want to be dynamic. Mo fẹ́ make sure pé mo because ti ma had another value. See by instinct. We might take it as 5. So there, money I plus plus. So money console the right line. Conversions in output kini names the index. Ekin fi breakpoint sí báyìí. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo ṣe yìí ẹ breakpoint yẹn máa echo you rather. Let me rebuild and let me start. So at this point, mo ti initialize I to be 0. Names dot length is what? is 4 because I have 4 items in this array. Now, let me step in. At this point, since I is 0 and 0 is less than what? Is less than 4. You will enter this block of code. Names I. Names this I at this point is 0. Names I is what? Name 0. Names of index 0 is what? Which is the first one? Ola. I'm going to put Ola at that point. Timba law again. At this point, this is to increment I. At this point, I is now 1. And 1 is still less than 4, right? Then it will come here and display names of index 1, which is Ade. It will come again. At this point, I is now 2. Is 2 less than 4? Yes, it will come implement this. So names of index 2 is what? Bola. We will do the same thing. At this point, I is now what? 3. Is 3 less than 4? Yes, it will come into this one and display names of index 3. What is name of index 3? Is Kunle. It will now come here. At this point, let me go back here. At this point, I is 4. Is 4 less than 4? No. So Taba continue. I understand what happened here. So if you click on continue, it will display Ola, Ade, Bola, and Kunle. So that's the way of using for loop to iterate through every item of an array. So kí ni mo ti ṣe fún yín nísìn? Mo ti kọ́ yín ní nǹkan tí array ń jẹ́. Mo tún wá lo for loop tí mo kọ́ yín ní last class. Mo fi ṣe kí ni? Mo fi iterate through every item of array wa. So mo lérò pé array ti yé ẹ. Tí ó wá yé ẹ ń sìn, o lè padà lọ kó listen sí lesson yìí maybe 1 or 2 more times. O máa fi yé ẹ. Tó bá ní any question, o lè béèrè nínú comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe on our channel so that tá bá ti drop any new tutorials, you'll be able to see it. Thank you. Bye.